Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, got a little bit of Mobile Legends Adventures up. All right. As you know, there's been a lot of introduction to AFK games. Well, this is the game that you want to be playing. All those new, they're paid to win games. There's just no way to do it. I mean, it takes five five-star characters to do one awakening. To do one awakening in this game, it's 2 characters. So less than half. So yeah, that's dumb. Don't even do that. But one of the other reasons you might want to start out is because they came out with a new feature. It's called the Meritorious Road. It's available and collect merit points. Now, unfortunately, can't show you the actually Meritorious Road because I completed it instantly. But I got like 10,000 gems for doing it, so it's got to be continuous gameplay. It's not going to be any type of event that closes out after 2 weeks. It's a feature. Okay, so once you get to 1310, which you can probably do in about a week, you'll be able to open it up and you get a bunch of gems. I got a bunch of high-level mats. Some of these mats that I show you inside of my bag here, this came from it. This came from it. And a lot of these rewards right here, all kinds of really good rewards came from within that. This is a chance to get some mythic equipment, so you could get, get a good character. You can put some mythic equipment on him instantly. So that came within. That as well. So that they also got an awesome feature inside of every character. As you can see, I'm going to have to go through every character. The reason is they put this new a guide portion right down here, which talks about the character. It tells you it tells you about the character. It tells you who the best you want to line up with. So you want to put Selena, of course, with Angela, because Angela can buff her. Okay, but you want to team her up with, of course, Alice, of course, Farsa, and of course Argus, because they're all dark. So putting these 4 together is going to be advantageous. Okay, but once you acquire all of these characters, which I already have, I've got like all the characters except for like 1 or 2. I think there's 2 characters in the game I don't have, and I'll have one of them next week. And then in another week I'll have the other one because I'll draw for it. You can specify your draws in this game on certain occasions, which allow you to get whichever character you want. So even though it's a gacha game, there is some capability to focus on certain characters. But so each one of these has this, and since I've got all the characters, I'm going to have the red dot on every single one of them. You can see I've already went through some of them. I'm going to have to go through just about every single one of them here and click on them to get the actual 50 diamonds from within. But another nice thing that this tab offers, besides pairing it with who you want to pair it with, it tells you which artifact you might want to consider putting on it. Meaning this will be the best artifact for this character, and of course choose the one that's best. In my case, I have a level 4 almost fully awakened Dragon Jade, so I'll probably put that on her. You can level these up with the events that they have, the road events that they have that last for a month. You'll always get the shards to level those up just by completing some of the events. It's free. So yeah, so that's where, so that's like I said, that's like 10,000 gems, very quick, and that'll help you out immensely. So that's new inside of the game as well. They also one of the things I like about this game is the fact that they have events, but I like prophecy summons. You get 5 of these each month, and for 2,800 gems, this is the character. So when I pull on this for 2,800 times, I have to wait until 3 days for him to reset. I'm going to get Nimbusudora. This will pull. I've never had to pull more than 3 times before I've hit her. A lot of times I hit her on the first try. So it's a very, very, very high rate. But you have to be high level to get these. It's an, an end late game. You know, get that high, then you play the game long enough they can start giving you the good stuff. So this is what you want to do to shoot for. So I'm not exactly sure what level it is this becomes active. It might say right here. So here it is. So yeah, it has nearly a 5% drop rate. That's why you get it a lot of times on the first try. And it resets, like I say, every 30 days. I was trying to see if they tell you what level, what you have to get through the story mode. Advance through the story mode as fast as you can, because that's how you open up all this good stuff, is just by going through the story mode. When you get into complete a chapter, it opens up a new, a new facet of the game. Not seeing it. Doesn't say what story mode part it becomes active in. So we'll have to see with that. But then there's the Sacred Oath. The Sacred Oath has a much lower drop rate, of course, because these are order and chaos characters. Yeah, these are the best characters in the game right here. Not those. From here up, all the order and chaos characters. They just came out with Rista just a couple days ago. I think it was last week. But she's already in this prophecy. So this is a 5,000. I've got several times I've hit this, but it's pretty expensive. But it's a chance to get an order in chaos. This is Lennox. She's the best character in the game, the entire game. Not just she's order. She's just considered the best. She's like invincible. She does everything. She bounces around, kills people. So she's considered to be the best character in the game, and she's in there as well. So you can work on drawing her. But yeah, so they've got these new features which make it a lot better. And they've also another thing I like is it came out with some of the characters. Now every game has starting characters. Okay, whenever you go through a game, for instance, you're going to have starting characters. Unfortunately, you don't use those starting characters generally for very long, because those starting characters are just basically early game characters. Once you get progressing through the levels, you get better characters and stuff, and you start using them, so you start phasing them out. Well, they're starting to reintroduce those starting characters, but they're reintroducing them as powerful characters, and they're called dual class characters. So Lila was the first one. Lila was a tech. She's now a hybrid character, and she does light and tech. Okay, which means she does two classes, and she's much more powerful. Okay, so you want to utilize her. They're also, the second character they came out with is Nimbus Eudora. I did not focus on Lila because she didn't have what I wanted. But Eudora is elemental and martial. My main team is martial. My second strongest team is a tie between light and elemental. So she fits my two best teams. So I'm currently focusing on her. It takes a little bit longer to build them up. Normally, you get a character, it's a 5-star. That's what the base is a 5-star. You get a copy of that character, another copy. You make that character, you combine them, and you make it a 1 red. What I like to call a mythic character. Okay, you get another copy, and then 2 and 3 stars are, you just need 2 1-star, 2 red. So any other character, just 1 copy of any other character, you combine and to make 1 red, and then you combine that into your 2-star, and that'll make it a 3-star, and so forth. And then when it gets to 5-star, 5 red stars, you need 2 copies of that character, 2 1-star copies of that character. So you get 1 copy and another copy, combine it, that gives you 1 red. Do that again on another 1 red, so you have 2 1 reds. You combine those into the 5-star, and bam, it's awakened. Okay, and when it's awakened, it gets the little symbol. It gets the awakening symbol on it, which is right here. This symbol. Let's see here. See if one who's just awakened but has not You get you one that's awakened, but hasn't been anything yet. It's just an emblem with no number right here for Uranus. So Uranus is awakened. Okay. Now to awaken Uranus to a 1-star, I need 2 copies of Uranus. Combine them, and that'll make me a red one, and that's it. That's all you got. That's it. Okay. To fuse up a character, you just need 2 copies of it. You don't need, like the other games, it's to awaken the character, you need 1 copy of it, and then 4 more copies of the same type of 5. So you need 5 copies of a character. It's just ridiculous. They don't give you that many. If they were throwing 5 copies at you left and right, it would be okay, but they're not. I played all those games. I've downloaded all of those games. I've downloaded in the last month. Last 2 months. I've downloaded 5 or 6 AFK supposedly free to play games. I found out that absolutely none of them. This one has free VIP. I'm VIP 10. I've spent $1.99, and I did not get VIP for that. I purchased that because I was happy that it was in landscape format. It's the only game that I know I can use on my emulator in BlueStacks and get format with the landscape and don't have this little straight little portrait thing down the center, which looks ridiculous. All these VIP because they give it to you inside of the quests, inside of the missions. Right here. When I clear 53 and get 50, I'll get 350 points. And they'll give me more for clearing the next chapters. And once you early, they'll give you. There's even more chances. I'm very high level right now, so. But to get, there were times when you've had 3 or 4 achievements in here where you could get VIP points from them. I've already cleared all those out because, like I say, I'm pretty high level in the game right now. But so yeah, so it's just a lot easier. So if I want to take, if you want to take, just to level up, I need 1 red. So I need 2 copies of Lolita, 2 5-star copies, which is what you draw her as her base. Combine them to form a 1 red, and then that's to awaken it. That's why I have so many characters that are, mid. This right here is a literally order K. This is one of the most powerful characters in the game, and I've almost got her fully maxed out. They're a little bit better than the other characters. Order and Chaos are better, but as you can see, I've got. Let me get down to the bottom here. I've got all these maxed out. So as you can tell, I'm a red. My Marshal is my best team, but I have other characters that I maxed out. And I've got a bunch of characters at 6, 7s, so they'll be maxed out as well. So I'm just, just working on them. I got 7s and some 6s, some 5s, 4s, 3. So yeah, you as you can see, getting copies of these characters is not that difficult. They give them to you. Yeah, they give them to you at a pretty good rate. Plus the events, like in this June Bride event, they gave you a choice. I chose Alice, but you get a free copy, which you could choose whichever one you want, claim it, and you got a copy of her instantly. 5-star copy, just like that. And then the Bride training, when you get this, you're going to be able to choose one that you want in here. I'm going to go ahead and choose Karina because I'm working on my dark team right now. They're a little weak. Falling a little bit behind inside of the actual battle. With my dark team, as you can see, I've got 350. My dark and my tech are a little bit weak, so I'm going to work on both of those. So get some 5-stars for those as well, and start working on my dark team and bring up some characters. You really have to. I just been playing with what they give me, and I just haven't been getting a lot of dark characters. But this event had an Alice copy and a Karina that I'm going to go ahead and utilize. But yeah, so yeah, that's event. They have another event up right now called the Chrono event. You do fight other players, get medals, and these are Order and Chaos characters right here. Okay, so plus if you don't want to go for them, you can go for something that's easier to get. I would not go for Lolita. And I would not go for Estes here, and I'm going to show you why. I don't prefer to go for those characters simply because those characters are available inside the market. Dungeon Shop. You can fill these up This resets weekly or monthly, but you could refresh it just for 1,000. Uh, and you only need these coins from the dungeon. You can probably get this in 3 or 4 weeks. You can get up enough of the coins to actually do this. And then you can choose which one you want. Okay? So I would not choose any of the characters for the event that you can get from in here because this refreshes and resets. So you'll be able to get as many copies from that as you want. Brawl Shop. All right, here's Lolita. So you can get copies over here as well as Valir. He's a nuker. I don't know how many times people complain about him because he literally can clear a board with his, when he goes pyro on you, it's ridiculous. I have him maxed out. I use him a lot because he does clear a screen fast. But yeah, so he's one of the ones you want to focus on as well too. But as you can see, there's a lot of good characters in here as well as Karina. I normally would not choose Karina out of that thing because she's in here, but like I say, my dark team is weak, so I need to double time it. So I'm going to go grab copies of them whenever I can. But if you're newer to the game, you don't need to do that. Just for me, because I need to get my power up for the actual event there, so that I can get through it a little bit faster. When you clear levels, when you get the entire team, like when I get my entire team, I think it's 350. I get rewards and the achievements. Okay, and then when I get them to 360, I'll get it. But you have to get all of them. You know, not this one. That's the main one. As you can see, I'm at 1,035. But you have to get all of them to that level before you're eligible for the reward. So that's why you need to sort of balance. So since my dark and my tech are lagging, I'm going to focus on dark and tech a little bit more than on the other ones at this point, just to get them up so I can complete the actual the stage. You can use your you can use your allies, but I used Smurf God's ally, my ally, yesterday to get up to 348. So I'm not going to be able to beat this. So I'm going to have to wait for a week until I can use Smurf God's character again. See, Alice is still alive down here. She'll always be the last one to die. That's how powerful she is. But as you can see, I'm 2,000. No, that's not 2,000. That's like 2 million less than this. So I need to build this team up, needless to say. Plus they're at 500. Most of them are at 7s. I'm at 372. So as you can see, but I'm not having trouble on the other ones. The other ones I'm actually skipping. I can actually skip these because I'm so much more powerful. Even though they're level 502 and I'm 37, I'm still way 3B more powerful than they are. So I skipped through that. So it's just a matter of getting them up. So I'm working on them. I'll get them up, and then we'll be back in there. You won't have this problem until you get towards the. I'm in end game, late game right now. So you just have to start prioritizing once you get that high. But this game allows you to prioritize as needed. So that's why I suggest playing it. It's clearly all free to play. VIP is free. Believe me, if you log on, if you install a game, and if they have VIP and it's not free, just drop it. There's no use even playing it. VIP is where the quality of life comes in. VIP is where you get, as you get better rewards. The VIP is needed to function and progress and do in-game content. If you don't have that stuff, you can't. And if it's behind a paywall, that means you have to pay to get it, which means it's not a free-to-play game. Period. Okay? These new games are requiring 5 copies. 1 copy of the original character that you're trying to awaken, and then 4 5-star copies of the same type of class, the element, whatever it is, fire, water, just to do 1 awakening. It takes 2 5 stars in this game. And you get 5 stars in this game more frequently than you do in those other games. You can get them in the events, and you can choose what you want to focus on. They don't just say this is the character that's for the event. No, they'll give you 4 or 5 different characters, and then you get to choose which one you want. So you say, "Oh, I want that character." Then you go towards that and do what they're required to get that character. And pretty much all the events are like that. I've never known an event, what I call a mini event, that does not have 4 or 5 characters to choose from. Okay, now there are targeted events which are just focused on that character and they give you that character, but that's what it is. It's a targeted event. So, but most of the mini events which occur, you'll get 6, 5, 6 a month. There's always 4 or 5 characters to choose from, and they put order and chaos. This event right now, this Metal Shop event right, these are order and chaos. These 3 are order and chaos characters. I'm going for Chateau. There are 2 characters I don't have in the game. Chateau's one. He was introduced 3 or 4 months ago, and I was in the middle of focusing on my Linux, so I did not have time to focus on him. So I don't have him, but I'm going to get him now. And the other character I don't have is Rista, but Rista was just introduced last week or like 2 weeks ago. So I haven't had a chance to focus anything on her, but I'll be able to get her, and I'll work on getting her into Prophecy Summon maybe next week. I'll probably continue focusing on my Amaterasu to finish maxing her out, and then I'm going to start focusing on my my Tia, who is at Awaken 3, because she's like a cannon. She literally blasts people. She just hovers in the air, and while she's hovering, she's immune, and she just literally Gatling guns you down with a laser. Ridiculously powerful. But yeah, so she's in there. So these are good. I would not take Jenny simply because Jenny is available in the shop. That's right. Let me redo this. Brawl Shop, Chaos character. Remember, Order Chaos, a little bit stronger than the others. Right here. Tavern Shop. There's Jenny, right there. Okay, so you can get her from within here. And then inside of the actual, right here is Amaterasu. Right here. You can refresh this it refreshes automatically every month, 30 days, but you can refresh it for just 1,000. And that'll reopen up all the charges, so I'd be able to purchase her again. The next time I do the gold dungeon, it's closed right now because I complete it. You do it one day, it's closed for the next day, then it reboots back up the next day. So it's going to open up again tomorrow. I'll do it, and I'll have enough. I'll refresh it and get another copy of Amaterasu. So you can get her really quick, because you can fill this up in 3 or 4 weeks. So I always refresh this at least once a month. It doesn't cost anything to refresh it except for those 1,000 diamonds. And since I just got this Meritorious Road, I've got like 23,000 diamonds, so I'm feeling a little spongy. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase some stuff. But I've got to go through all of my characters now and open all of these up and collect the rewards. Because like I said, I got pretty much all the characters. So to get this reward, you just have to have these characters that would be best associated with for the team. And since like I said, I've got all but 2 characters, so I'm pretty much going to have to go through just about every character and collect the 50 diamonds, which I will. That'll give me a bunch more diamonds. It's probably going to give me another 1,000 diamonds or so I'll do it. Yep, easy peasy. Just a little bit of busy work, but it's a new phase. So, but like I said, I cleared it out immediately, and I got like 10,000. I was just like clicking claim, 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 and then getting the rewards. And then the final chest opened up. The first, there were two levels. First level, I think it was a $3,000 chest, or a 3,000 diamond chest. The next one was a 5,000. And then in between there was a bunch of diamonds as well too. So I think it was very close to about 10,000 diamonds for completing it. So and it's basically get the characters and level the characters up. It's not like super hard stuff. It's like get 5 elemental characters and level them up. That's what it basically is. So and as I say, you get the characters fairly quick inside of this game. So you'll be able to complete it fairly quickly. But it's a new event. It's a new phase. So definitely something you want to participate in. Just another way that they're opening the game up. There's nothing in here that's locked behind a paywall. Okay? this. You can level this. You get these for free just by playing the game. You can level these up whenever they have the events, the monthly events, the road events, where you get they introduce a new character and have a storyline, and you play to get copies. That they give you the shards to level this up. Plus, you'll get them inside of the actual Order and Chaos Oath summons, which is right here, the Sacred Oath. See, right here. Those are some of the shards for that monolith. You get shards for all types of them in here. So even though if you don't get her, you could possibly get, look at that, 30,000. I don't think I've hit that before. I think I did get 10,000 once, but I don't think I've ever hit 30. But yeah, so as you can see, even if you don't get her on the draw, you might get some of this other stuff. So as you can see, people up here are drawing, and you can see what they're getting. So fragments for the Dragon Trade, the Pashida Beta, these are the different type of fragments. So you get these from within here. So it's not locked behind a paywall because it's done with diamonds. Plus, when you do those road events monthly, you'll get a bunch of shards to actually awaken them. Which, as you can see, I've got the Horn of Courage full. It's fully awoken. Okay. These, the fires, the little lanterns to illuminate. You can get those inside of your drop rewards, literally your AFK awards. You'll find some of those inside of there. Plus, right here they are. Okay, you need 10 of these, and you get 10 of these, you'll be able to do the first. It's 3, you saw the 3 diamonds. To illuminate the first one, you need 10. To illuminate the second, you need 10 of these. And then to eliminate the third one requires a red one. These right here, you need 10 of these. And as you can see, this is dungeon. I could purchase this right now if I wanted to. And I only need 2 more of these, and I'd be able to awaken the 3rd notch on one of my illuminations. So again, free to play acquiring, and this is the upper level, guys. This right here is the upper levels of your leveling up. Your these soul enhancements to enhance your soul vessel. It just requires those chests, and you get these chests all throughout the game. And your daily rewards, you can purchase them in the shop at numerous places in the shop. Right here's some. Right here's some more. Right there, there's 50 right there. That's a high level increase right there. I like this because you can actually get certain pieces. Let's say I need a piece of equipment for my light character. Right here's a light piece of equipment that I could use. These right here allow you to change. Let's say I have a light character, and I need that piece of equipment on him to be a dark. You could use this, and it'll re-roll that, and maybe you get a chance actually to get a dark. And it actually, I don't know if it's rigged, but it actually happens fairly frequently. I usually have to use 2 or 3 before I hit it. But see a bunch of them right here. Okay, so it's very easy to get these, and you can get them in the AFK awards that you pull up. You get them inside of here too. I just pulled this up a few. See, I got a fragment right there, and I literally just cleared this out an hour ago. So I'm already getting stuff, and I got a fragment for one of those vessels. So as you can see, there's no skimping with this stuff here. This game's completely free to play in every aspect. So yeah, there's nothing in here that is out of reach. This right here is 3-star equipment. When you get maximum 3, this is as high as the equipment goes, and you just upgrade it by using other equipment or upgrade things. I'll show you here. I'm working on a piece of equipment for all of these are pretty much maxed out. I'm working on her right now. So basically, the upgrade is it just uses this. Okay, you'll get just miscellaneous AFK rewards, and when you do guild boss and guild, you'll get junk equipment that you don't use anymore, and then you just use it to upgrade these. And then once you upgrade it, you get these inside of this shop. That's right. We're going back to the market. These right here, these pieces allow you to 2 up a piece of heavy. Here's a 2 for a piece of medium, and here's to 1. So what you do is it doesn't have to be leveled. You can do this at any time. You can do this on a level 1 piece of equipment, but just only use it on mythic, of course, which is the red, which you'll start getting. 15, 16, you'll start seeing. I think it's 20 is when the mythic equipment starts opening up inside of here. So make sure that you get to story mode 20. But yeah, so then, first you make it a 1. These change each day, so you can wait for the one that comes along. But if you're in your guild, you should be able to fill this up every 3 or 4 days. I fills up that fast because I'm in a really good guild. As you see, I already purchased the 48,000 one today, this morning. This refreshes daily, every 24 hours. So I purchased a maximum. This is the highest level equipment that you can get in this game. It can be purchased with in-game currency. You don't have to spend any money. You do it to 1. You'll see 2s of these and 3s of these, and then you do a 2. And then once it's 2, you might wait for a 3 to pop up, purchase the 3, and you make it 3, and it's hit your max. And when you do max it out, it shows a picture of the character. See, I have Xylong's picture on each of these equipment. Nana's actually Irithel's on each of these equipment. Nana. As you can see, got 1 piece to do for her yet. But as you can see, my main characters pretty much have maximum armor. I know Tia does. See Sylvain, she's fully completely done. I got a couple pieces, 3 pieces to do for him. Freya's got 2 pieces. Amaterasu is fully maxed. She's in probably terms of straight damage power, she's probably my best character right now. She's an order character, so she's the most powerful class in the game, and she's fully maxed out in terms of her soul vessel, and she's at 6. And since I can get copies of her inside of the shop, it's probably feasible that within the next 2 or 3 weeks I'll have her maxed out at 8. Okay, and then Alice, very strong. Where's Tia at? Right, here's Tia. As you can see, I've got her equipment fully maxed out as well. Order and Chaos, you can go a little bit higher on the illumination for them. Okay, you can actually take their soul vessel up. 30 is the max for other characters, but Order and Chaos can go a little bit higher. I'm not sure how high, but believe me, she does at 33. She does a ton of damage. Yeah, be working on those right now. But yeah, so it's this stuff. Like I say, I'm free to play. So none of this stuff that you're seeing here, I paid for. I did this all just by playing the game. So this is the most free-to-play AFK game on the market, and the graphics are just a lot better in AFK Arena. So I don't know why anybody's playing it. It's also easier to level up inside of this game than it is in that game. So there's just more options inside of here, and it's a lot more free-to-play than any of the other games. But yeah, they do have a new mode. 10,000 diamonds is the reward for that new phase. So definitely something. So if you're thinking about playing, now might be a good time. All right, so thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll see the bell. Click on that. You'll get notified each time I drop a video. Kenrick coming at you from the corner. Signing out.